My dear friends, close your eyes for a moment. Imagine waking up tomorrow without fear holding you back. Imagine facing challenges with calm clarity and confidence. Can you see it? I've spent decades in meditation, studying the Buddha's teachings, and what I've discovered is that this ancient wisdom holds the key to breaking free from fear. It transformed my life. Today, it can begin to transform yours. I'm going to share 6 powerful lessons with you, practices that worked for me when I was paralyzed by fear, when anxiety gripped my chest. These teachings help me understand what fear really is and ultimately set me free. Are you ready? Then let's begin this journey together. First teaching, embrace impermanence, anicca. Look at your hands right now. Feel your heartbeat. Everything you're experiencing is already changing, already passing. This is anicca, impermanence. When I truly understood this, everything shifted. You know what I see every day? People clinging so tightly to how things are, terrified of losing their job, health, loved ones. Just thinking about loss sends panic through your body, doesn't it? I felt that terror in my own chest. But here's what I learned. Life is always moving, always changing. The only constant is change itself. And our suffering, most of it comes from fighting this truth. We cling to outcomes, worry about tomorrow, try to freeze time. That clinging, that's where fear grows. But listen, everything is temporary. The joy you felt this morning, temporary. The pain you're feeling right now, temporary. Your anxiety, temporary. Your fear, temporary. Nothing lasts forever. When I grasped this, when it moved from my head to my heart, I stopped trying to control everything. Instead of fearing what I might lose, I started embracing change as life itself. Let me tell you about a time when everything felt like it was falling apart. I had doubts, questions, but I kept repeating, "This too shall pass." And it did. The discomfort wasn't permanent. Neither is yours. When you accept impermanence, you stop living in your head, imagining terrible things that might happen. You start living right here, right now. You trust that whatever comes will also go. So starting today, watch the world. Watch the sun rise and set. Watch the seasons change. Really see it. Nothing stays the same. When you truly see this in nature, you'll accept it in your own life. And right now, stop dwelling on yesterday. Stop worrying about tomorrow. Be here, fully here. Feel the air on your skin. This present moment is all we truly have. When you're fully present, even your fears pass like clouds in the sky. Second teaching, see the illusion of fear. Have you ever stood at the edge of something high? What happens to your body? Your heart races, your palms sweat. But here's the thing, are you actually falling? No. Are you in real danger right this second? No. Your mind is creating a movie that isn't real. Not yet, maybe never. This is what the Buddha was showing us. Fear is our mind creating stories. What if this happens? What if that goes wrong? I wasted years living in these stories, playing out disasters that never happened. Then one day in meditation it hit me. Fear is just a thought, it's not a fact. It's a pattern in my mind, and patterns can be broken. Fear is like a shadow. When you shine light on it, it disappears. Every time you step into something new, you'll feel fear. But it's not reality stopping you. It's just your mind saying, this is unfamiliar. And unfamiliar doesn't mean dangerous. It means you're growing. You are not your fear. Let me say that again. You are not your fear. You are the awareness that watches the fear. You are the strength that can face it. Fear is temporary, fleeting. It comes and goes like waves. When you see this, When you see fear for the illusion it is, the power shifts. Fear doesn't control you anymore. So next time fear knocks, and it will, look it in the eye and say, I see you. You're just a thought. You're not real, and I'm letting you go. Third teaching, cultivate mindfulness, sati. Stay with me. Let's try something right now. Take a deep breath with me. In through your nose, hold it, and out. Did you notice? For that moment you were here, fully here, not thinking about yesterday or tomorrow, just breathing. That's sati, mindfulness. Here's what's fascinating. Fear almost never lives in the present moment. When you're truly present, like just now, where's the fear? It's not here. Fear lives in the past or future. But right now, usually there's no fear. When you bring yourself fully into this moment, you create space between you and your fear. You realize fear is just a thought passing through. It's not who you are. Mindfulness gave me stability. When fear shows up, I don't get swept away. I pause, I breathe, I choose how to respond. That's freedom. Let me teach you something practical. When fearful thoughts come, and they will, just watch them. Don't run away. Don't push them down. Just observe. What if I fail? Notice that thought. Oh, there's a thought about failure. You see what we're doing? We're not fighting the thoughts or believing them. We're just watching them like clouds passing. When you do this, you stop being the fear. You become the observer of the fear. That changes everything. Fear isn't just in your mind. Your body feels it too. Racing heart, tight chest, shallow breathing. Through mindfulness, I learned to feel these sensations without panicking. Instead of thinking, something's wrong, make this stop, I just notice. Heart racing, chest tight, okay. No judgment, no resistance, just awareness. Over time, your body learns these sensations aren't dangerous. They come and they go. The Buddha said, the mind is everything. What you think, you become. When you can sit with your fear without reacting, you transform your entire relationship with it. Fourth teaching, understand the nature of suffering, dukkha. Let me tell you about dukkha, suffering. I know you came here to overcome fear, not hear about suffering, but understanding this is what will set you free. Here's the truth, suffering is part of life, it's universal, everyone experiences it. Fear, just one form of suffering, and knowing suffering is universal means you're not alone. We're all in this together. Right now, millions of people are feeling some kind of fear. The CEO, afraid, the celebrity, afraid, the person next to you, afraid, me, yes, even me sometimes. When I understood this, really understood it, something shifted. My fear became less personal. It stopped being a shameful secret. It became part of being human. You know what happens when you realize you're not alone? Fear loses its grip. It becomes smaller, less intimidating. You're connected to every human who has ever felt afraid. And that connection is powerful. I've sat with so many people who thought they were broken. What's wrong with me? Everyone else seems so confident. And I always say, there's nothing wrong with you. You're experiencing something every human experiences. Your fear connects you to all of humanity. It's not a wall separating you. It's a bridge connecting you to everyone else. When fear is just part of the human experience, not a personal flaw, it becomes something you can work with, something you can move through. So when fear shows up, instead of why me, think, here's that universal human experience. I'm not alone. We're all navigating this together. Fifth teaching, let go of attachment, tanha. Now we're getting deep. This teaching, tanha, attachment was a game changer for me. We cling to things, people, outcomes, that voice saying, I need this to be happy. Without this, I'm nothing. That's where fear grows its deepest roots. I used to cling to my idea of who I should be as a monk, as a teacher. That clinging created so much fear of failing, of not being good enough. The tighter I held on, the more afraid I became. But here's what I discovered. Letting go doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you stop making external things responsible for your inner peace. You can love someone without clinging to them. You can value your job without letting it define your worth. You can work toward goals without being destroyed if things don't go as planned. When I released my attachments, when I stopped believing my happiness depended on specific outcomes, the fear dissolved. I wasn't constantly afraid of losing things anymore. When you feel fear around an outcome, ask yourself, am I attached to a specific result? Am I making my worth depend on how this turns out? You can do your best, give everything you have, but the outcome, you don't control that. You never did. So focus on what you can control, your effort, your intention, and let go of the rest. What if you could approach life with open hands instead of clenched fists? What if you could trust that even if things don't go as planned, you'll be okay? Because you will be okay. When you stop attaching your happiness to things outside yourself, you become unshakable. Not because nothing can touch you, but because you know you can adapt, flow, handle whatever comes. Life is unpredictable. So why waste energy trying to control the uncontrollable? Let go, not with resignation, but with wisdom. Let go and watch how much lighter, freer, less afraid you feel. Sixth teaching, cultivate patience, Kanti. Last one. This might be the hardest. I want to talk about patience, Kanti. In our world of instant everything, patience seems outdated, right? But impatience is one of fear's best friends. When are you most afraid? When you want something now, need answers now, demand certainty now, and when you don't get it, fear floods in. That urgency isn't helping you, it's feeding your fear. I watch people racing around, panicking because things aren't happening on their timeline, and all that rushing, all that forcing, it just creates more anxiety. Here's what I learned. Things unfold in their own time, not your time, their time, and that's okay. It's perfect. When I cultivated real patience, genuine acceptance, I stopped trying to control when things happened. I learned to trust the process, and that trust melted so much fear. Patience helps you accept what you cannot control, and that's most things. You can't control when healing happens. You can't control other people's timelines, so why create anxiety trying? Patience also helps you tolerate discomfort. Something feels uncertain, and we panic. We want to escape immediately. But when you're patient, you can say, this is uncomfortable right now, and that's okay. I can be with this. And you know what? The discomfort doesn't kill you. The fear doesn't destroy you. They both just pass, like everything else. Now here's something really important, patience with yourself. So many people fear failure because they expect perfection. They think they should already be fearless, and when they're not, the fear of inadequacy kicks in. But listen, growth takes time. Healing takes time. You're not supposed to have it all figured out right now. You're allowed to stumble, to have setbacks, to still feel fear sometimes. Be patient with yourself. Give yourself permission to be in process, to be learning. When you do this, the fear of not being good enough fades. So slow down. Stop demanding everything happen on your schedule. Stop panicking when things take longer than you wanted. Take a breath. Trust. Be patient with life, with others, with yourself. The fear you're rushing away from, It leaves faster when you stop chasing it, when you're patient with it, when you let it be, knowing it will pass in its own time. Closing words. So here we are. We've walked through these 6 teachings together. Take a moment and breathe with me. Feel what shifted inside you. By embracing these teachings, really embracing them, you can completely transform your relationship with fear, not just managing it, but fundamentally changing how you see it, how you experience it. Fear is not something to fight. I spent years fighting my fears, and fighting made them stronger. Fear is simply part of being alive, and we can learn to understand it, navigate through it, and eventually transcend it. Through mindfulness, you'll watch fear without being consumed. Through compassion, especially for yourself, you'll accept that it's okay to be afraid sometimes. Through wisdom, you'll know that fear is temporary and has no power over you unless you give it that power. These aren't just concepts. These are practices that work. I've seen them work in my life and thousands of others. They'll work for you too if you practice. But you have to practice a little bit every day. When fear shows up, use these tools. When anxiety grips you, remember these lessons. Look at me. You have everything you need within you right now. The power to stop your fears, the strength to face uncertainty, the courage to live fully. It's already inside you. These teachings just help you remember what you already have. So go out there, live your life, face your fears, not with force, but with wisdom and compassion. Be patient with yourself. Let go of what you can't control. Stay present. See through the illusions. And remember, you're not alone in this. Thank you for being here with me today, for opening your hearts to these teachings, for having the courage to look at your fears honestly. That courage, that's already the first step to freedom. May you find peace on your journey. May you live with courage. May you know that fear has no power over you. You are stronger than you know, wiser than you believe, more capable than you imagine. Go in peace. We're all walking this path together. Thank you.